UPFRONT, Inside Atlanta's Entertainment Industry, and CAU-TV 23 recently came together for SCAD's 6th annual aTVfest. The festival is the longest running of the SCAD film festivals and is an international event celebrating the latest in design, creativity, and innovation in television and media. Working professionals from all spheres of content production gather for screenings, premieres, panel discussions, and workshops. UPFRONT was there to chat with a few of the actors from such new series as Showtime's The Chi, CW's Black Lightning, and NBC's new musical drama, Rise. The Chi is a 30-minute drama from the creative mind of Emmy winner Lena Waithe that focuses on the faithful turn of events that send shockwaves through a South Side Chicago community. It stars Yolanda Ross, Jacob Lattimore, and Tiffany Boone. Here's my segment with them as they talk about their characters and the popularity of the series. Well, this is Ray Cornelius with UPFRONT, Inside Atlanta's Entertainment Industry, and I am here with the cast of The Chi. I have to tell you guys, I have been watching this show, totally love it. You're my Monday morning wake up, because I DVR the show on Sunday nights, and then I watch it on Monday mornings, and it's like I'm trying to cook, you know, the bacon is burning, and I'm trying to see what's going on. This is an amazing show. You guys have been renewed for a 2nd season, so what is the magic? Before we get to that, let's get some introductions.
Hi, I'm Yolanda Ross, and I play Jada.
I'm Jacob Lattimore, and I play Emmett.
Tiffany Boone, and I play Jerica.
All right, so what do you guys think is the magic of the show? Because everybody's just been talking about it. It's the buzz on social media. We're loving what Lena Waithe and Common are putting together. So tell us, what do you think is the buzz about the show?
I feel that we're portraying real characters. We're giving, the audience real people in an area that I don't feel really has gotten its due, with all the negative news and press about it. I also feel like Lena is some sort of wizard, like she really is. Like she can be everywhere at all times, like somehow, and people gravitate to her. Like she's such a Chicago personality. So, I think she's like the biggest asset of the show itself, because it's her writing stories she knows of and we're bringing them to life. I think all of that together, which is coming out of her, is like gravitating through us.
I also think it's because we made the city the first character in the show. We were giving Chicago a voice. Because sometimes Chicago is just looked at a bunch of murder rate numbers, and we just like, nah, this is not it. Like we've spent time in Chicago. Chicago's a beautiful city, a great place, and there's real human beings there, and we're showcasing that and right out the gate, and character driven, and I think that's why people are falling in love with the characters so much. And we only 4 episodes in, and I'm just excited. So it's my first series, so I've done more film, and to have a series to just like that really makes an impact on young and old is dope.
And now I was gonna say, this is kind of a different character for you, because you're kind of squeaky clean, but you're a little badass on this show.
As an actor, I look back and I said, what haven't I done? I said, The Chi could be like that, like just rugged, like kind of rugged, not rugged, super rugged, but like a little bit of dirt, edgy role for me. And I was like, you know what? Let me hop into that. Let me do that.
You're playing, I kind of call her Whitley Gilbert with a little grit. But I love, so let's talk about your character.
So Jerica is a young black woman trying to start her career in real estate. She's in love with this man, Brandon, but they come from very different backgrounds, and she sees the best in him, and she's trying to make the best for the both of them. And, after his brother dies, he's conflicted. He's torn between 2 worlds, and I think for her, she's just trying to, keep it together, but she's not going to take too much. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She's not going to take too much, but I appreciate the Whitley Gilbert right there. I appreciate that.
So I have to ask you guys, how does it feel to be a part of this new renaissance of African-American television that's on? I mean, you've got other shows like Queen Sugar, you've had Underground, you've got stuff that they're doing, other things that they're doing with but how does it feel to be a part of this new renaissance?
I'm proud and happy to be a part of it, because everything has happened so kind of quickly as far as change in this industry. Because I feel like it was kind of stagnant for a while. Like those doors were still there, and now suddenly things are kind of like bam, 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 bam. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, always happy to be a part of an era of good television and great black excellence. It's amazing, especially me as a young man, a young actor. coming up in the business and just recognizing our importance in this industry and making sure we're not left out. So.
Yeah, and I feel like we were starving for content for a while there. We were really starving between all the great shows of the 90s and right now. And to be a part of like this renaissance and really we've found this perfect little niche of a story that hasn't been told in a way that we have, and we get to bring joy to the darkness with the shy, and I just feel blessed, honestly. Yeah.
It's dope. It's dope.
All right, guys, thank you so much for that. Again, loving the show, and can't wait to see what the second season is going to bring. Because if it's anything like the first season, we got something to look forward to.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to teen-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Tell the guesstimator who's coming to dinner, and it'll tell you how much to make. Try it at SaveTheFood.com.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
My next segment features the cast of CW's Black Lightning. The show airs on Tuesday evenings and has everyone texting and tweeting. It features Cress Williams, Nafessa Williams, Marvin Crondon Jones III, and James Remar. It was created by the dynamic duo of television, Myra Braca Keel, and her husband, Salima Keel. Okay. So we are here at SCAD's aTVfest, and we're talking to the creator of Black Lightning, Mr. Salima Keel, as well as the star of the show, Cress Williams. You guys have a major hit with Black Lightning. What made you decide to bring this to television? Because this is kind of like the second black superhero that's kind of making some buzz. Black Panther's another one. But what made you decide to bring this back to television?
Well, we wanted to reintroduce a certain type of black man back into television. And Jefferson Pierce, a.k.a. Black Lightning, was the perfect vehicle for me. He's a father, and he's raising 2 daughters. He has an ex-wife who he loves. He's dedicated to his community as an educator, and he's an athlete that came from the neighborhood that he's teaching in. And so that was perfect. That was just a perfect character for me. That's why I wanted to bring him to life.
Now, you guys are talking about some very relevant issues that are taking place within the African-American community, gang violence, all of those things. What made you decide to bring some of those issues into the episodes?
Well, I mean, those are the issues, you know, and I think as artists, I mean, our form of protest or our form of like making a difference is shedding light, you know, as opposed to maybe marching or being in political office. That's our form of doing something, and so it has to come out in our art. And so thankfully, I mean, Salim had the vision, you know, to bring it to light, and I just simply saw it and said, yes, thank God we get to do this. Simple as that.
You've played some characters, amazing characters over the years. Scooter, we all know you as that. But did you ever think that you'd be playing a black superhero?
There was a moment when I thought, yes, I would be, and then there was a moment where I was like, maybe this moment has passed. You know, I mean, I'm not 20-something, and so once it started becoming a thing, that it was actually accessible, you know, I'm 6'5", and I got some shoulders on me, so it was like, hey, this could actually happen. But then, you know, there's only so many to go around, and then I'm not 20-something, so then I was like, well, maybe I have to let this dream go. But like, thankfully, man, Salim decided to create this character, and that he's not in his 20s. And so when I started to read it, and it was almost kind of spooky because I read it and I was like, wow, I really identify with this character, and wow, this is really, this would be, I feel like this is mine, but it wasn't until it was official that I could actually really step into it. So I'm immensely excited.
Now, was this one of your favorite superheroes growing up, Black Lightning?
No.
Who was your superhero that you enjoyed?
Batman. And I think that's the point, is that when I was growing up, I didn't have a black superhero to idolize, and so like a lot of kids, I went to the store on Halloween and I picked out the Batman mask with half his face being white, and I put it on my face. And you know, as simple as that sounds, when you look at it in retrospect, it's pretty profound that a young black boy has to put on a mask that contains white skin. And so to be able to bring Black Lightning and to see Black Panther coming out and to see Luke Cage coming out, you know, the thing for me that would be the win in all of this would be if that little boy that I was, wherever he's at now, he can go to the store and he doesn't have to put on a white face to feel heroic. He can put on a Black Lightning mask, he can put on a Black Panther mask, he can dress up like Luke Cage and feel as powerful as Batman.
So one more question, gotta ask, what is the takeaway message? What do you want those that tune into the show each week, what do you want them to walk away with?
You know, I mean, I want them to I hope that this stretches the palate, that television is not just, first, it is about entertainment, and it is about having fun, and it is about escapism, but I hope that it stretches the palate, that people demand that television, first of all, looks like the world, and that it says something more, that it can be entertaining and fun, and you can cheer and laugh, but at the same time, it's also saying something. I hope that this raises that bar that people say, we don't want anything less than that. We now want this and more. So,
guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Am I saying it? Nafisa.
It's Nafisa.
Now, give me the meaning behind your name, because it's such a beautiful name.
So it's Arabic, and it means precious, rare gem. And then my middle name is Malika, and it means queen. So I ain't do what God did. No, I you know, it's funny being blessed with a different name when I was younger. I didn't appreciate it. I just wanted to be like Ashley or Jessica because no one could pronounce it. It was spelled differently. But then as I got older, I realized the blessing that it was, you know, and what my name meant. And it's always inspired me to walk boldly in my queen.
That's right. Now you're making a lot of noise with this character. This is the first LGBT superhero. Yeah. When you found out, when you were reading this, what made you say, yes, I want to take this role?
Well, first, I've never played a lesbian. As an artist, you're always looking to if I could talk today, you're always looking to challenge yourself and play roles that you've never done before. I've been opposite of guys since forever, and it was this beautiful story, and I had the opportunity to tell it, and I just walked into it really, really proud and excited to be, you know, the first Black lesbian superhero on network TV. Like, hello, like that's just a no-brainer, and to do it with, you know, great creators like Mara and Salim Akil, it was just really like something that, you know, has been making me really happy.
I was going to ask you, what has it been like working with Salim Akil? Because he's made amazing television over the last couple of years with his wife. So what has that been like working with him?
Well, in my mind, they would be on my vision board, and I said, okay, they're like your big brother and sister, and you're gonna be on set with them. So to be on set with Salim, I almost teared up when we first, you know, I got to do my first bit of action, and he's like, sis, you good? You ready? And I'm, you know, it's just a dream come true to me. I know that I can trust them. We've seen their work over the years. I knew with doing this show, it was going to be told in a an authentic way for us as the culture. I love the minimal makeup that we're wearing on the show. I love the hairstyles that Black little girls are wearing and need to see of themselves on TV, and that's all his vision. So it's been dope. I'm really, really proud of him, him and Mara, to put this together and, just create such bold and strong, complex characters, perfectly flawed. So, we're having fun. We're grateful. We're happy right now.
So I'm going to ask, who was your superhero growing up as a kid? Who did you enjoy watching?
Claire Huxtable. I was watching Claire Huxtable, and I was like, I want to be a lawyer. Love you too. I was watching Claire Huxtable, and I said, I want to be a lawyer, and I wanted to be Rudy. And that was the spark for me. I was watching Rudy as a kid. Although I didn't see a superhero, Rudy Huxtable did it for me. I wanted to be the Tatiana Ali's of the world and the Lisa Turtles. When I saw those brown girls, because there weren't many of us, it stuck out to me, and I said, I want to be that. So, what a way for life to come full circle. Here I am playing on a show that's very similar to what you would think of the Cosbys or the Obamas. And, it's just been seriously like a dream, really, really.
Well, congratulations. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. And thanks for watching.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
So we're talking to more of the cast of Black Lightning. This show has been buzzing ever since you guys have hit the CW. Did you all know that it would be such a huge success?
Wow. I think I knew it would be a success, but I'm overjoyed to see it be the success that it already is. I knew it would have some traction, but the response has been overwhelming. So yeah.
I had a feeling about the show's success based off of the creators of the show, but I'm be honest, that was just me. I didn't have an idea about the magnitude and the impact that the show was going to have. I didn't.
I had a good feeling about it, and I felt that it might be successful, but I had no idea that it was going to be this successful, and that it was going to be as exciting to be a part of in all aspects. Not just the work on the set, but watching it on TV, and then doing these events together. We've got a lot to say, and we're not just saying the same old stock answer. We're talking about issues and reality as it crosses over into fantasy. So the way it's been successful has been really kind of mind-blowing.
Now, what do you think this says about American audiences that have been tuning into these superhero dramas? Because there are so many.
The American audience is hungry for reality, and not reality TV. Reality as it is done with scripted drama. That's exciting, that has entertainment aspects, so the superhero just weaves seamlessly in there. Not only is Cress Williams Black Lightning, he's Jefferson Pierce. And he's 100% Jefferson Pierce. The guy is like a school principal who's got great moral fiber. And I think American audiences are very, very hungry for that. And that's why people like us.
Role models, yes, sir. That was a beautiful answer. It's role model. He's a role model, And one thing, to say what my big bro said about it's about reality. It's not reality TV. Is that you don't get a lot of role models anymore on television. We came up in a time where you had some role models on TV and you had some examples that led the way. You know what I mean, for society and overall of what the consensus should be. And I think that Jefferson Pierce, especially Inspector Henderson, they represent the consensus of where we as a people or as a society should be.
So I gotta ask, who were your superheroes growing up? Who did you guys have posted on your wall as a kid around the home, or who did you try to emulate?
Superman, baby. Superman, and then maybe Cyclops from the X-Men. Yeah, that was my guy.
Batman, because he was cool. It rhymed with black man. I just thought it was one of those things. Like he is all black, It was I just rolled with it.
I liked the Legion of Superheroes because they were kids. They were teenagers, and they were doing their own thing. They all had diverse superpowers, and they were from all over the universe. And I really loved the Legion of Superheroes because I could imagine myself being one of them. And I also had a favorite. There was this guy, very kind of obscure, that was his name was Magnus Robot Fighter, and he fought robots in like the 50th century in this place called North Am, which was North America. It was just like one big giant city, and robots were out of control, and he fought them with karate. It was really good.
So I have to ask, did you guys think that you would be on a show about a superhero or working on something like this? Because, I mean, you guys have had amazing careers already, but did you ever think, wow, I'm actually going to be on a superhero show?
I have to say no. I didn't know if that would happen. Yes.
Nope.
No, it's been a surprise.
Nope. I got to say nope to that one. I didn't. Yeah, it's amazing. And I never thought that. I mean, I always tell Salim,
You're playing the villain.
Yeah, I would have played the janitor on this show, okay? I would have played whatever role on this show. And to think that I'm playing I didn't think, come on, man. Who thinks that? I don't think any actor every actor wants to do it, but you don't, the possibilities, and then you think, I mean, for me, being a fan of villains, I think that all the good ones are done, or the role's been taken, or something like that. And then when I was reading about this role, Tobias Well, I learned that, wait, there's another villain that the world has not gotten yet. So that's been my responsibility. And my big brother will tell you my whole preparation, and he's been very helpful, both of these gentlemen, was about that, okay, how can I take this guy up there with the greats, that come before him in the world of villainous. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I still don't believe it. We just watched episode 4, and I still don't believe it. Trust me.
No, I did not think that this is what I was going to be doing. I mean, that's kind of the story with all my projects. They're always a complete surprise to me, but the ones that have staying power, the ones that I've done that have been really long-lasting ones, have all been very unusual. Dexter was a serial killer, was the hero, and this is the first standalone African American superhero, and I can't tell you how happy and proud I am to be a part of a pioneering, groundbreaking show like this. It's a true honor, and I feel like it's in the Hall of Fame already. It really is a treat.
Well, guys, congratulations on being renewed for season 2, and we look forward to seeing more of Black Lightning. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, babe. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. At work or at play, you're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Oh, hey, she's cute. Nice going, man. Things are going great for you. You've earned a night out. Good drinks, good friends. Yeah, we can go ahead and call this a good night. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Not smart. Yeah, I saw that coming. Say goodbye to her. Ouch, that'll hurt your bank account. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. I hope you like eating frozen dinners. Alone. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
My last segment features iconic dance choreographer and actress Rosie Perez. She is starring in the new NBC musical drama, Rise. The series focuses on a working-class community that is awakened when its high school theater program takes on an unconventional leader. Here's what Perez says about her character and the show. So we're talking to the iconic Miss Rosie Perez. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
So you've got this new show that's coming out on NBC next month, Rise. Are you the new Lydia Grant from Fame? Are you that? Is that who this character is? Tell us a little bit about her.
Absolutely not. There's absolutely no comparison to that character on Fame. Although I play a dramaturg. So I'm the assistant drama teacher for the theater program at Stanton High. And my character's name is Tracy Wolf, and she really doesn't have too much of a life of her own because she has dedicated everything to the kids in the high school. And she really believes that arts can transform a young person's life, and when she gets passed over for the job that she's been waiting for 20 years, she begrudgingly swallows her pride and stays there for the kids.
Now, what made you say yes to this script? You know, I'm sure you read a lot of scripts that come by, but what made you say, yeah, I want to play that character?
Everything that I just said, because, you know, I had a bittersweet childhood, and there were so many people that were instrumental in my life that made my life better and made me stronger and helped me find my voice. And so that was the main reason why I decided to be a part of this show. It's like phenomenal. It's so inspiring, you know, and it's not happy-go-lucky, bubbly, let's just sing Broadway tunes. It has some real gravitas to it. It's very, very grounded, and I appreciate that as well.
Now, this is the second, I believe, within the last 5 years that NBC has had a musical-type drama. Smash was the last one. So how does it feel to be a part of a newer version of something like that, or just having musical television back on? You know, you had Glee, you had Smash, but now you've got this show.
I think this show is very different from both of those programs. Like I said, it's very grounded. The executive producer and creator is Jason Katims, and he's the one that created Friday Night Lights. So if you like Friday Night Lights, you're going to love Rise. It has that type of deep depth to it, so yeah.
What do you think is the takeaway message for this series?
That we have to take care of our kids. And we have to support each other in taking care of our kids. And that arts should be in the schools because arts can transform a human being's soul.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait. Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
It's not my first time bartending, so...
It's a sausage party in here.
It's fine. I'm very familiar.
Yeah, because you're a sexy girl, Sam. Last thing,
Yeah.
is that the music, when Momo kicks it into high gear, is going to get a little bit loud in here, so... Your customers are going to have a hard time hearing you, so you may want to...
What?
Thank you for tuning in to today's special. This program has been brought to you by UPFRONT, inside Atlanta's entertainment industry. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on Jazz 91.9 WCLK, Atlanta's Jazz Station. And CAU-TV 23, serving the Atlanta community for over 30 years from the campus of Clark Atlanta University.